See, I think that, see if I'm back on. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty intense one, you guys. It should have gone back on. See, I think that, let me turn that off. See if I'm back on. Yeah. Is it back on? You guys, yes, okay, thank you. I'm going to turn that one down. I'm putting a couple things up. This just happened with 30 minutes ago. Because I like to see if there's any new information before I go live. And this lady just, I never seen her before. Yeah, something's definitely wrong with this. I'm putting just a few more photos up. Does anyone know who this is? Has anyone seen this lady? I mean, Nita World or something. Now, I'm not pointing fingers to her, which I don't do here. I put up what I believe and hear through the spirit is this story of the Summer Moon Wow's missing children, which includes Quentin, which includes Kylie, includes many children, teens. Quentin absolutely positively is together here with Summer. Yes. Oh my God, this really threw me off. So I went on and her video popped up, and it said it was 34 minutes old. As soon as I opened it up, I saw Quentin. Like, I saw that this child reminded me of Quentin. It's subscribers 5 minute. Yeah, it already is. You guys, it should be good. So I looked back into her video, and I did what I always do. I played it, I taped it, and I put it onto my laptop. This is what I got. Now, I kept the stamps on it so you guys could go look at it yourself if you wanted to look at her video. I already reported it because all of this information that is shown in the car, now mind you, there's deepfakes, so this has nothing to do with her, even though I reported it as her channel. This is the equipment that I see in the cars. Now, it's really clear, but I reported this because I saw a child in the back seat, and I see this really clearly, you guys. So whoever's channel this is being used as a deep cover-up, as a fake cover-up to the Summer Moon Wow's missing children story. So this goes right on top, because to me, this information is urgent, because it shows it so clearly, and she's sitting there talking about Summer Moon Wells, and she's sitting there saying that within the hour and a half, some new information is going to come out. No new information is going to come out. unless unless whoever's using her channel as a deep fake is creating the information. I feel very confident that something's going on with this channel. Just like the other ones. She has one of those things in her mouth. I told him, I sent it in. I said, I think that this is a live, this just happened. I think that there were a swap of kids. And there's the white car. I feel this very, 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 very heavily within my body. This here, so this here, these are pictures of her. This is her back seat. You guys, I'm telling you. This is the same back seat I just showed you that they look like Upchurch's. Let me see if I can find it here. That was oh my God, like I'm literally I don't even know what to say right now is really the truth, because this is really important. What she is showing here are the beds that I've been looking at for over a year. Those are the beds that I have been looking at for over a year. No joke. I'm looking to see if those beds are in the back of this car of this little boy, because this here, I know what this is. Don Wells shows that all the time. It's part of the process. This is someone in the front, and this is a little boy in the back. I think that this is this little boy. So I'm looking to see if those beds are in the back of that truck. So where I got this information with this truck was from, I don't know who this guy is, but he gives me a lot of information, and that could possibly be it. It's this guy from his fan club or something. The little boy was in this truck, and that's the back of the truck. So what I'm looking to see is if there's any, or if I have to open up the video again, if there's any other photos that are showing the back of the truck. I will be going back to this video because this is the information that I have in my presentation. This little boy's markings on his face match up to Quentin's markings on his forehead. So this cannot be a coincidence. I'm sorry. There's something going on right now. I think this little boy is the same as this little boy. And I think that whatever I just opened before I came on here, if the authorities actually move quickly and just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna try something different. This is the little boy. That's what I am seeing. That's what I'm being told. And to me, it feels as if it's an urgent matter, that it needs to be quickly. So this is what it shows. It shows a black truck with no license plate. You guys could check out her channel. I don't know, but I feel as if this is happening. And then interestingly enough, it shows that the car disappears into the ground. Look at this. It gets covered. You see that? This is in her video. Gets covered. No license plates are taken out. Those license plates are removed. I'm gonna put her video up before I go into my presentation because I didn't get to really look through it. But let me look on my phone and see how long ago this was. Your channel here. History.
Utopia. Society.
Her name is, it's Nita's World.
Society.
Let's see about, I don't know where she's from. No idea. But she has a lot to say about Summer. Now, I am not saying anyone's guilty, not guilty. As we all know, it has nothing to do with that, right? I think I have her volume on. Okay, so I taped it. Wait, this is the second part? Let me see if this is the first part. So I want to look at this with you guys because it said 34 minutes ago. Now I don't see where it's posted. All right, I'm going to start with this one. Which is the beginning, okay? And then maybe we could see when. It said 34 minutes ago. So I tape it, as everyone knows. I'm sorry to be showing your face, lady, but you show a lot of information. Let's see. So this is what I mean. Whoever is doing this to her videos could solve these cases. Whoever's doing this to these videos, to her videos, whatever is happening right here is a guilty party. And if, in fact, the authorities that are looking right now for Quentin want to go do something for Quentin, Summer Moon Wells, and Kylie Rodney, I would highly suggest to go contact this lady. Period. Does anyone know who she is? Because this is, this, I don't even know what's going to be in here. But just right off the bat, it shows what's connected to her head. Now, you guys have to understand, either this is real or someone deep faked her. I believe that if this is happening to her, she's one of the victims. Look at. for just becoming a member, Marlies. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So appreciate it. A lot. It's a great way to support my channel here. So what I try to do with everyone knows is get the frame between the frame. Like that one in the smaller one shows that someone is really getting freaking brutalized. Look at this picture in her photo. That's serious shit, you guys. This is serious stuff. She should know this. Oh my God. I don't get a hold of someone, should let her know that her shit's getting busted open and this is what's in there. You guys, this is serious. This is serious. I'm going to her channel to see videos. Just. Oh, that's weird. Let me see. Just a few. Yeah. You guys, she posted this 1 hour ago, but it's not showing up on her Facebook page. So this was posted now 1 hour ago, and if it's not showing on her page anymore, if you put in this sentence, go download it and do what I'm doing. I'm like scared to see what's in here. Like that is obvious. There's the heart and the maroon thing on her neck. This person is a victim. You guys. She's being victimized. Unless her whole entire channel and this whole thing is completely deep faked. That's what's on her. I can't believe that this was just on an hour ago. I hope they do something because there's a child in the car. And I know she says she picks up her child from school, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that she's saying she's picking someone up. That's not who I see. See, it's two different people. See, it's two different people. They have the screen split. You see? It's split. The screen is split. Wow. You guys look in the little squares. Wow. We've seen this. And now it's in the Quentin case. This is Summer Moon Wells missing children's case. All of what you see here are the Summer Moon Wells missing children, including Quentin, including Kylie. This is it. And this was just posted now an hour ago. See, I just go slow. I mean, this person that's not her, that's under her, is connected to that machinery. See that? See, look at this small, so look at this. They have the screen is split. This is a perfect example of what it looks like when you split the screen with someone's face. Here. So this is called deepfake, you guys. So they're using her as the deepfake. So understand, I'm not calling this person guilt, blah, blah, blah. It all falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is all to help solve the missing children and find them. What I'm showing you is someone is doing a deep fake and using this technique on this channel. And she just posted this an hour ago. And that's why I sent it in, because this was just posted an hour ago. And I know what I see in here. Like, I know that right there in the little corner, something is happening live. And they're using her stream. Understand, when I say that, it's not her, obviously, because she's being used as a deep fake, right? Meaning they're using her face to cover up what's going on in that corner, and this is a live sacrifice. And until the police stop this shit, I will keep showing it. This is a live sacrifice. So, again, if anyone wants to let her know that this is underneath her video, I would tell her, because this video, I don't know how much it has in here, but I have a feeling that this whole entire video is a trigger warning. The whole video has to be a trigger warning. See? Someone is getting victimized, or just got victimized. Now, I want you all to know that I sent this in right to the FBI the moment I saw it, which was only 34 minutes into this thing. Sent them the information, and I am hoping they do something with this, because this is a live sacrifice. This person in front of you is the person that is being sacrificed. See how it's starting to fall apart? And it's going to show you how they do it. Their heads are sticking out from something because it's a fake car, and their heads are sticking up and out of something to create the deep fake. Here we go. It is falling apart. I'm actually extremely terrified. Because I think that this is connected to the Summer Moon Wells directly. And I think this one is completely directly involved with the Kylie, Rodney, and the Quinton. So I want you all to know I don't know what's going to be in these pictures. Holy shit. You guys. No one's acknowledged anything. Justice coming soon. No one's acknowledged anything. And these faces are going to be young little kids. Because it's going to start showing the truth. If any of you guys want to try and just say, hey, get on the phone and tell them to turn this shit on. I always do, you guys. When I say someone asks, so why don't you send it in? Well, of course I send it in. Because these are young kids. These are young kids in her video. I'm playing it for the first time with you guys. Wow. So if anyone is out there listening, can you please do as I did? Call them and tell them to turn it. This is live, you guys. That photo is not a deep fake, you guys. That is a child. A couple of them. These are Summer Moon Wells missing children. I'm going to keep going. Wow. You guys, my face is getting so hot. I'm very uncomfortable right now. I'm very concerned. Very concerned. Now, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if that face turns to Sammy's face. I'm just telling you. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this face winds up looking like Sammy's face. Okay, we saw that one. It's a little different. It's like I have to steady my hand. Well, that's the big element. Like they're basically they're not. There's this is like the same fake car as Benny sits in, with all these hand movements. It's the same thing. See that she's not in a car. You see that, you guys? This is not a car. So, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys see what I see. Muffin top. Yeah, trigger warning. Because if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, um, wow. Oh, that's why my cheeks are getting so warm. Oh my God, you guys. I hope they go find this lady. I'm serious. Come on. Freaking skull in the back and behind her. Look at this behind her. Oh my God, I'm so nervous to move the cursor. I shouldn't say nervous, I'm uncomfortable. Jesus. You guys. So, I have, let's see, over 120 people in here. If each of you guys could take photos, not bother them, just email them in. And just tell them this is real shit. That, oh my God. This is live. It's not even blurred. It's not even blurred. Like this is in her neck. I know what that is. You guys see this all the time. This lady could help solve the cases, because this is a live sacrifice. That is a live sacrifice. Trigger warning, you guys. I have no control. I have no control of what these sick-ass people have put up on internet. I am showing you this video for the sake of the Summer Moon Wells missing children, and if they don't do shit about this, there's a real serious problem. This is a live fucking sacrifice. I don't know who this person is, but these are all deep fakes, right? So to be respectful to her, I mean, I would let her know that she has to get her, just like what I said to Ryan Upchurch and whoever else. I would just say, you know, you really need to call the authorities right now because you have bloodshed in your video. It's right there. And tell her to go get this over to the authorities ASAP. Right? I mean, these are the sacrifices I have been videotaping for over a year. Wow. And there you go. Show that to the authorities. Welcome to the new world of what is allowed to show on YouTube without anyone getting involved. I am showing bloodshed in someone's neck. And that's not deep faked. And what I mean is it's not really covered up. This is the clearest you guys have seen this. And I'm just playing it. I'm just pushing my cursor down. I played it at 0.25, put it in my computer. Look at that. And that's how easy it goes to it. I'm playing it for the first time with you guys. I haven't done this yet. But it's obvious that these are Summer Moon Wells missing children sacrifices. That's what this is. And in this video, who she's talking about is Summer Moon Wells. She's like, well, I know that there's going to be an update in about an hour and a half. Look at that. In about an hour and a half. And then she shows this in her video. So, is this what the update is? Do you know of someone that's turning themselves in? Whew. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so this kind of this video, you guys, I really hope that they follow through and figure this one out. This is the whole entire system that they use right here in front of you guys. Summer Moon Wells was underneath this thing. I could always do an apples to apples, but in the small little corner, that's what Summer Moon Wells was under, right there in her car. This is the whole story, and this is the equipment. I can't even believe it. See how the windows, like, that there, that has, those are the symbols, the 3 and the 5 and the whatever. Oh, that's weird. Obviously, there's something in there. The small window shows the head on the platter. It's the actual head on the platter. Right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, these are clear. These are really, the cops can't tell me that, oh, send me something that's really clear. Well, here you go. Like, here's the clearest sacrifice that I have yet found. There you go. So, again, I'm going to have to do this as a standalone. And then I'll just come on later tonight. But this is really, really, really important. Holy crap. Yeah, it did look like an airplane window. They didn't ask what I was watching, what it was about, which I told him it was about the summer. Though there's no response, right? Just coming soon. Justice coming soon. Isn't that nuts? I've once called and I'm like, okay, I have bloodshed. It looks to me as there's a head on a platter, blah, 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 blah. No response. I actually was once hung up on. The TBI hung up on me. Look at that. Really shows. I keep going through, and that's what it keeps showing. Let's see what else is in here. The whole thing is a sacrifice. My goodness. I guess she's just really whoever is being tortured is really bad shape. Let's see. See, I try to stop where it moves all those times. It's, to me, this is a huge find. And what I like about it is that it just happened. This just happened. My God, I just thought of Gabby Petito. Right there. I totally felt that energy of Gabby Petito. Right in the middle. Right there. Right? What the hell? Oh, good job, Caroline Ward. Thank you. Because that's the way to do it, is to whoever's the creator of this, right? Needs to be the one to submit it. This is, to me, reminds me of Gabby Petito. Even with the headband on. What we do know, it's not the lady driving the car. That's for sure. It's not her. That's so strange that that would be in there. Oh, yes. This just looks like Gabby Petito. We're getting the face really clear, you guys. Focus in on the middle. There's a very clear face. If we could get a clear face, that would be unbelievable. And it's coming through. It's coming through. It's right there in the middle. Whoever that is in the middle is a victim. And this is the stuff that the FBI should be doing. Like, I should be telling them what they should be doing. Listen to me. I know. Look at that face. All right, I'm going to blow it up a little. So this would be a second face that missing children people could put in their database. This is a real face. Meaning, I mean, they're all real faces, but this one's super clear. There are a few faces in there. Wow. That has to be like a very current person. Okay, it's showing a little bit more. It's showing the mouth and the teeth. Yeah, and the mouth is coming through with the teeth. I see two people. There's like another nose there. There's more than one nose. Look at that, you guys. Who is that? Who is in there? There are a few people in here. There are a handful of people in here. going to keep moving. This is, oh, so this is the part she says that she's staring up, or she had to get out of the car to go get her son or something. But when that happens, this is what is put there. This is the equipment. Summer Moon Wells photos have her sitting in there. That white part is over Summer Moon Wells' head in her car video. I'm gonna have this as a standstill. I mean, it's has to be. Wait, let me show you how that matches Summer's car. Summer car. Car pics. Let me find one because they're all so different. What's very interesting to me right now also is someone like the interview room and stuff. All their videos are just look very weird, all of them. Is that? Wait, that's not the picture. It's got like this white cap or something. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Here. This matches Summer. So this and this here is Summer. See, it's the same. If I were to flip it, it'd be the same. So this is, to me, 110% sacrifice. That's what it looks like. Okay, so there's the child. This child, I'm telling you, is the same child that's in my video from the other day. This child. I feel it. I totally feel it. And there's, so even though this keeps showing up, it's different part of the stages. So each stage looks differently. So even though the photo looks just like Summer Moon, I have so many different pictures of her in the car. They change because it's a process that they're going through. This lady's channel just happens to be showing it really well. That's a head in a cylinder. That's a head in the cylinder. There's a child in the back seat. This looks like it's going to be a clearer picture. Sometimes you get lucky. Let's see if I could get it even better. See, the little square once again is it's graduating. It's getting more detailed. See? That's the cylinder, you guys. It's right in there. Very important information. It's right in there. This is a really important part of the video. So what this will show us is the real person's face that is beneath her face. So see how these are layered? They layered the heads in threes. I have found that they're in threes. This is what it wants to show us, is that. So then she says that this is her son. Wait, but it's not. Her son is being used as a deep fake, and I want to see the child's face that's really under there is what I want. Like, who's really under there? I want to see. See how that's obviously not a child in a car seat? It's not. Let's see if it could go any. Let's see if we could get it any clearer. I think it's that same boy. That's what I think. That is the little boy that I just showed you earlier, and that it has some connection with Quentin. Like, if they could, if the authorities really, oh God, I should really be getting a hold of this lady. Or finding out, you know, who helps her with her videos. See the head? That's just a part of what they show. I mean, that's the part of the car that they show often. See that with it's not really the car, but they use these corners all the time. See? This is really what the equipment looks like. But they zoom into the corners, and that's what they use as their deep fake to cover this up. This is the machine. This is the machine. This lady's video really, really, really needs to get to the FBI. See, you just need patience. When you move your hand slightly, that's the equipment. That's that little thing that Don shows at the carnival between his fingers. It's something that's important. That white car I sent a picture in because anytime a car is shown in a reflection like that, I mean, especially in a video like this, I mean, this is a video that has a lot of information that needs to get to authorities. So that was just one. Now here's the other half. I'm not going to go as slow. Let's see. Ooh, she's sitting in the machine. Look at that. I'm just warming it up. I mean, I know what that is. That's the body. It's the body. That's the face. It's the face. That's the body. That's the face. See? The small one is the face being mushed by that boob. That boob that we talked about the other day. This is the boob that goes against the phone. It actually goes against the phone. Let me turn it to the left. So this is what you see in Summers and in the other videos. So when you take things like this and you just turn them once, you could see a little bit more that makes sense. So there's a face on top, and then the one in the corner, it's like a face covered in white, and that's some boob thing. But when you turn it is when you really see like a lot of the information. See, that's the face. There's a ton here. Okay, so that I showed you earlier, it's just a different phase of it. Let's see. You know, these could be other creators that we know that they just have another channel, you know. Like her voice and stuff, you know. That's the room. That's the equipment. There's the E. This here is the bar. This is basically part of the machine. These things are real. That's a real machine that someone's face is against. What you see right there with their face up against the wall, like that. Wait, let me show you something. this part of the equipment is in my presentation because Quentin's grandma is doing this. I'm like, oh, I know what she's doing. She's on the freaking machine. So it's funny how things get aligned correctly. Here, I'm popping it up right now. This Quentin's mom, grandma, where is it? Is doing all of this stuff. So here's what it looks like here with the body against the machine here, right? This here is what Check It TV showed in that. He's like, oh, I'm going to this place that's been abandoned for so many years. Really? I don't think so. So this is this. Let me turn it. So this is equivalent to this, okay? In my presentation with the Quentin family, this mom, this grandma is doing the same thing. Now I have other wonderful pictures, but she's pressed against this. That's the grandma. And she's just pressed against that machine. Because in the other presentation shows stuff like this. And what I have matched up is the grandma matches up to Ryan Upchurch. But this is what you're seeing in this fake car thing. So obviously this was important enough. We've seen that before in Jody Sue's videos, Don's videos. This is the eye removal. I know my shit so much, I can't even believe it. I'm going to show you how Jody Sue... Jody Sue's video is exactly this. And because of the video, we know... Wait, let me put Jody Sue. Whoops. Jody Sue. I. Jody Sue, come on. Jody. Jody Sue Brown, Jody Sue Dillon, Jody Sue Brown. Let me see. Gotta give me of course, a moment. Shoot. Removal. Let's see. My God. Oh, I think it's under movies. Movies. Let's see. let's see. I got it. It's so great for a change. So what you're looking at here is the same thing as this. This Jody Sue. What did I do? Wait. It's downloading or something. Oh, there we go. Okay. So Jody Sue showed this on her video. I'm like, doesn't anyone notice that those are eyeballs back there? Like those are eyeballs. That's what she's showing here. That is exactly what they're showing here. It's the same thing. There's no difference between these two things. Jody Sue's removal of the eyeball and this car video showing these photos. This car video showing all this information is bringing you guys through a sacrifice. And I really, really hope and pray that it gets into the right hands. This is exactly what Jody Sue was showing. That's it. Oh, I bet I could, let me see if this one's done. I bet I can, let's go to the end. Probably fly through the presentation. So this is her video. Obviously, it needs legal attention immediately. Don't know if what they did, but I know all these elements. I see that this channel needs to be looked at, and whatever is in this information in this channel, I believe could really help solve these cases. Because what she's showing, it is definitely put inside her video. And it's a sacrifice. These are sacrifices. Trust me when I tell you, there's an eyeball under there. There's an eyeball under there. I think, how many pages is this? All right, I'm going to try to get through whatever I can, because this does go together in a sense. Between what I just showed you and the new information that is on that lady's video, what I just showed you does fit inside of this. And, you know, I don't really need it as a standalone. It's fine. I showed this picture, I don't even know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I'm starting with it because it's such an important photo, because these are the kids that want justice. These are the children that want justice. And it does look like a bus. All right, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm not saying, again, Riot Up Church is guilty, not guilty, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about that, right? But I am showing you how Ryan Upchurch's video that he had posted just recently, the movements, the hand gestures, the room, the equipment, everything about it is identical. I already sent this in, by the way. Is identical to the Grandma Billy Joe. Believe it or not, this is Ryan Upchurch's video. This up here is the grandma's video. Whoops. This is the grandma's video. Wait, I can't grab that. It's like under my live thing or something. Hilarious. I can't grab it. This here is Ryan's. This up there. Oh, I see why. Let me get rid of this screen and put it on again. Okay, way better. All right. So the bottom right-hand corner is Ryan Upchurch. The top left, I didn't overlap these. That is her video. That's what it turns into. So how I explained it to the FBI was, she actually asked me, she said, what are they, fake videos? I said, no. They're layered. These videos are layered. And I'm showing you how they match. Now, I'm not just saying, oh yeah, do people point and do that? Of course they do. But they don't have the elements as these guys do. They have the same elements growing on their faces and on their hands. Do you understand? It's not just the movement. It's the same. All of this stuff that the grandma is doing, she has elements on her head. She has all shit on her hands. It doesn't even make any sense. It's not even her face. See how they both have stuff coming out of their mouth? The grandma's face has like 5 different faces that show. But the thing is, it's the pictures, it's the frames, it's the movements, it's what they're doing with their fingers are the same. Like here, these are almost like, it's almost like they have the same tweezers in their hand or something. It's like whatever he has in his hand, she's doing the same thing. So it's not just them screaming. I'm like, they have the same thing in their hand. So so let me crop this. I'm going to crop this grandma's one and turn it. Nope, the A is this way. So this is what's in one of her hands. She's got the tweezer right there. So they both have the same thing going on. All I have to do is turn this thing. Wait. Here. All you have to do is do it in reverse or backwards or however, and they match. So I've done my homework. Like all of these movements and what's in their hand matches. It's not just the face expressions or the wood or the floor. It's almost, and that's how I explained it to the FBI. I'm like, it's almost as if you could copy and paste and just layer them on top of each other. Flip them vertically or horizontally, whatever they're doing, and you have it. Like I could just stick this right on Ryan Upchurch. Right there. So it's not that I'm just, oh, looks like football pads. Wait, do you see they match? Wait, let me see. Was it in this one? No, I'll show you. Wait till you see. They had the same thing on their shirts. I'll show you. This stuff just shows that it's a Summer Moon Wells. It's a Summer Moon Wells sacrifice. She has all the same stuff on her. On the back of her head, she has that green number 5. She has the fake skin coming off of her, shit coming out of her mouth, and this is just a Summer Moon Wells sacrifice. The car to the right is the car that was outside of the grandma's house. This is very important for you guys to watch this. The car that was outside grandma's house was the one to the right. The one to the left was the kind of truck and topping that I told you picks this stuff up. That came from the Beeston Bunch. I believe both these cars do pickups. Look at the match. Grandma's car, Quentin Simon's grandma's truck in front of her car. I'm like, that's that thing from Tim Mullen's video. Has the same, you guys, the same thing as Tim Mullen has in his video. That little green thing. This, that, and this match. And of course, you got the red thing there. All the information winds up showing up, and it's all the same. But all I keep doing now is showing you how it's the same group of people showing the same group of information. Now, this is outside of Grandma's house. This, you're not going to see what I see, but this is when I saw a gas station across the way. It looks kind of like that, but you're not going to see what I see. These are the same situations. The bottom right comes from Dylan Round's video. To me, that's they're just moving the equipment. And to the upper left-hand side comes from Kylie's videos, from what I remember. Here's another perfect one that matches these two pictures. They both have like this white shit on their face, and she's like getting stabbed in the neck. What is going on with her, from what I could see right now, which is there's always a reason for all this madness, is what we just saw in that girl's video. What's going on with her neck here in the grandma kind of reminds me of exactly what we just saw. What if, because we always know people do, what if what this girl was doing, and she was just, grandma's just needed to cover it up? You know what I mean? Because you know how like they use Ryan to cover up bad shit. what's happening here is this grandma is being used to cover up the sacrifice. What if this is actually was the sacrifice, and that really is someone who went with, like, I think that would be Kylie. And Kylie would be with the baby, and the baby, that would be the baby that she was with. You know, that would make sense to me. Actually, that would, there's something there has to be some reason that this just came forth, right? Like I opened my computer. So what happens is, many times what happens is I open my computer and there's a video that just opens to. Like, I open YouTube and there's a video sitting there waiting for me to watch. And it was this one, because what I have up top is Summer Moon Wells. Summer Moon is always my search, right? This would make sense. Wait, I'm just looking at the pictures that I... This would make sense because I know that this woman's photos all have like that white stuff coming through her. Well, these are all identical. Again, Ryan is on the bottom, and I labeled them in this one. The wood trim, the window, it's all the same. So what I mean by that is the situation, the atmosphere, the room itself is, watch. It's like it's the same thing to me, but just flip-flopped. So Ryan, this is Ryan's. That's Ryan. This is Ryan. I mean, no, the one on the bottom is Ryan. Okay? This is the grandma. If you go like that, it would be Ryan if you flip-flopped it. See how Ryan is on the other side? Watch. It's like they're looking in a mirror. It's a mirror, right? It's a one-way mirror. So things get turned and flipped, but what doesn't change are the elements. So this would be turned. Wait, turn it. Well, maybe I'm not doing it right. I can't do it right because it's the other side of his body, but basically that's him. And if you move the top to the bottom, it all matches up quite perfectly. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. The top and the bottom, the top one is Billy's, the bottom one was Ryan's. Their shirts all have the same thing growing out of them. They all have, like, they look like shoulder pads, but they're not. See? You would think it's the same person. This is the grandma. She's getting her eye removed. Like, is the cover up to this. And I believe that that would be Summer Moon. That's one of the pictures taken from Deer Meat for Dinner. And what this is showing is it's the same thing. They're just repeating it. Ryan's pictures, I've told him his stuff is being used as a deep fake. Ryan's pictures here match up quite perfectly to Quentin Simon as well as Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney's was the same as well. There was no difference. Kylie Rodney's head was in the same position with the same white thing hanging from her neck as you see over to the left-hand side that is now hanging out of Quentin Simon's grandma's mouth. There's one common element, and it's Ryan Upchurch's videos. All the elements in the video match Summer Moon, Kylie Rodney, and now Quentin Simon. And he has not acknowledged it one time. Not one time. Here is what's happening with Grandma's photos. You see a young little girl here too. I would not be surprised if one of these faces is Summer Moon. What you see being shown is the same thing that is shown in Ryan's video as well as Kylie Rodney's stuff. Here you have a few different faces going on. This is not just about Quentin. Quentin's grandma's video shows more than one murder. More than one murder. Whose video is first, layered on top of another? Lisa, great question. I'm not really an expert on how they do it, but I just believe that they use like green screens and layer things up perfectly. It's all done by computer. They're computer programs that do it for you, and they're really good computer programs. I've worked with them in Asia. It's quite scary what you could do. So this is what Grandma's video looks like. This is actually a head on a platter like I just showed you in that lady's video. This is what's going on with Grandma. And Grandma's stuff layers really well with Ryan Upchurch's videos. I really don't know how else to say it. All the way down to the smallest little detail. The little E on the back of the neck, all the way down to the smallest detail, it all matches. So when I sent the E, let me get it bigger. See, it goes like this. That's the machinery. So you could just copy and paste it. And this Ryan Upchurch doesn't say shit. He says nothing. It's the E. Let me just crop the E. Oh, look at in the back of the picture. Wait a minute, there's a face. Look at that face under there. That's Ryan's. It goes just like this. It matches perfectly, you guys. And keep in mind, that's the grandma of Quentin Simon. This is Ryan's video. And the equipment is identical. Look, they both even have that thing hanging on the bottom. It's the same, you guys. Why is it that I can't get anyone in the freaking legal world to understand that this is all the same? This is all the same. There's no difference. All the way down to the bone on the bottom. Why can't they figure this shit out? Seriously. There's no difference. Something's wrong with, I don't even know who that is, if that's the, but all they're doing in these pictures is showing a sacrifice. That's it. That's all they're doing. This is the grandma, and this is what it's showing. It's just showing a sacrifice. It's just showing a sacrifice. This shows another part of the part that Ryan is posing for. Matches the grandma when she does this part of the machine. What I have between those two lines here, I'll pull them up, are the same sticks. Those sticks match up. Wait, let me get rid of these lines and I'll bring it in. Crop it and I'll bring it right over to Ryan's. But this video that the grandma had to make is the same as saying boom, see here, this one, let's say this would go there. This would go right there on Ryan. As if it's the same head. You see? See how he has the hat on? This is hers. So, understand, it just, all you do is go like that. That's it. Go like that. I forgot what I was saying. See? What's between those lines is that thing. And then you line up the hat and you line up the eyes and the cheekbones and there you go. And there you go. Another one. That is Ryan on the right, and to the left is the grandma. That was the window pick. Yeah, that's not a good one to show together. This is the grandma. This is what's happening to the pictures. That is the equipment, and that is someone with their head laying down on the equipment. The thing what I actually would like you to know is this baby also didn't go by itself. The baby didn't go by itself. Oh, Nikki Kessinger's totally in here. That's what I see. Okay, this one is important for you to pay attention to. It's just another affirmation showing you that the Beastins, that I said that Kylie Rodney's video in truth was under the Beastins, or the Kents, whatever they are, as well as Ryan's, right? And All American Dream Chaser and Sammy. All of them have the same information. I'm not calling them guilty, I'm just saying they all have the same information. This is really important, you guys. Look at the picture. First, look at the picture to the left. That is her And Ryan, again, in the same position. I'm going to show you how it all matches up. The most incredible piece of information to pay attention to is this. Anyone that's now, this is all from Ryan. This is Ryan's video. Does anyone recognize what's on the other, who's in the hat, in that hat? Anyone that's watching my videos, that one in the hat matches up, copy and paste to that photo where Sammy's face shows up with Kylie Rodney in the front seat. That's what I see. That those are the same. The one to the left is from the Beestons. The one to the right is from Ryan Upchurch's video. The one to the left is the one that I said they have Kylie Rodney in the car. And they do. You could see her right there coming through. She's not alone. She's with other people. I'm telling you that they're all together. This baby and Kylie, this group is intertwined. They're intertwined. Oh yeah, look what's happening in the middle photo. See, there's more than one peering through. Look at. Do you guys understand that this is the Beeston bunch? The one over on the right-hand side, that's Ryan Upchurch. If you copy and paste this, it's the same thing. Same hat. I go by my clairvoyance, right? I know that when I feel something, it's real for me. So if this is true, oh, look at that. The colors are starting to match up. Look at the yellow and the yellow. Look. It's so close that I can't even remember whose is whose. Ryan Upchurch's is the one I'm not moving, with the one with his face in it. See how the faces are, it's the same. You guys, it is the same thing. These photos are all being layered. They're all being layered. Ryan Upchurch's house to the left, Quentin Simon's backyard to the right. And you guys, this isn't really there. People are doing deep fakes. They're just doing the same deep fakes for all the kids that are gone, same elements. That's Benny in the up and left-hand corner. And the other ones that match what's in Benny's back seat is from Ryan Upchurch. I'm telling you that that's Kylie Rodney. And whoever's behind her is who's with her. And then there's a little baby that they're holding. That is the same thing as what you see on the right-hand side. That's what becomes of it. That's what becomes of it. In the middle, this was the video that followed the poser video of Kylie Rodney's night. This video has a lot of symbolism in it, and I feel as if this symbolizes Kylie Rodney holding the baby. And what's in the back seat of Benny's car symbolizes this whole situation. That is the same thing. What you see to the left, you guys, comes from Ryan's video. Again, I'm not, this stuff's in his video. I have begged him to turn it over. I see that to be Kylie Rodney and Quentin together. I see that being Kylie Rodney with a little baby. As symbolic, as if they used his video to put that in there, you guys. Those kind of symbolisms across the board, they match each other all the way to the grandma. That is what happened to Kylie's head, and there is a baby up top. Now, that's very common. That is a very common thing to do. So it's not like, I mean, I have seen that before, basically. I show this to you. That is the grandma with the equipment stuck to her neck. And this is, I mean, it's not her grandma, right? The grandma is playing the role of this. The point being is it's all the same information across the board with all these cases. I wanted to show you this. This was very weird. The grandma picture starts to look just like as if it's identical to Lori Vallow's photo. That's Lori Vallow's photo. And when I looked at that, I'm like, that's Lori Vallow. Like, I don't understand how these could be so similar. Even her teeth turn into vampire's teeth. This is Lori Vallow. See? Like, as if that's what they're trying to portray, is this. As if she's portraying Lori Vallow. Maybe it's Lori Vallow that they look up to. Who knows? But that's her face. Here. If you look, you see that 5 behind her head, right? And that's the same 5 that I have V's under that are on the machines. That's where they go on the head. It's the machine that goes on the head. Exact spot that you're looking at. I showed this the other day. The picture to the right is from the grandma's video, Quentin's grandma's video. And the one to the left is from Don Wells's carnival video. More elements that match. This here is the same. I'm showing you how this situation with the equipment that they use as a deep fake is really used, it looks like, throughout each and every step. The one to the right is from Ryan's video, and obviously the one to the left is Quentin's grandma. But it's like they use the same situation, the same information. Well, that's interesting. Look what happened to Ryan's video picture. There's a man's head in there. Oh. Same with the grandma. Interesting. The grandma now has one under her chin. You guys, these are all... I can't even say it any louder than I am. Every one of these freaking cases are the same people, the same information, for the same purpose. Look. They each have a head in it. That's hers, under there. Right there. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is, you know, I just would like to see this shit blown open. It's the guy, whoever that is in there. We don't know who that is. But these two pictures are identical. Swap out the faces. It's all you need to do. All of this is the same. All of this. All of this on the face. On the face. The green thing. The green thing. I mean, it's really easy for the FBI to figure this out now. This was a really weird photo in that grandma's video, because at first he runs by holding this little girl or boy with the blonde hair, and then it turns into like an older person, and I could tell that the older person was the deep fake. This little child was being he ran off with her somewhere, and then he acted as if he was helping the grandpa or something. But this is really what he was doing. This little child was in this guy's arms. I'm showing you again. Here. Where did I get the one to the left? Oh, I gotta look it up. This is part of what they do. This is part of what they do. This goes into the water. This goes into the water. This is the grandma's video. I sent this all in, and I told them there must be some secret hiding spots. I would love to go in person to help them find it. but I have to be invited. This is the grandma's video, you guys. The grandma's video shows hidden doorways just like Don Wells's. Same thing. I showed this other day. These photos, I wonder if they're being taken seriously. That this is what the grandma's photos look like. I mean, there's like blood dripping from the side. They're very much the same. And whatever went on in Grandma's house has not been discussed. These sticks are important to the process. I wanted to line these up for you guys because I don't know if I've ever done that. This is what the sticks look like on the trees. Here's that little boy. What's on his head is what was on the head of the one I just showed you. This is Quentin. I think that little boy in the truck is Quentin's deepfake. Why? Because they have the same thing on their eyes. I think that little boy on the left-hand side was little Quentin's deepfake. No one has come forth about this little boy. They both have the same things on their forehead. It's really makes me speechless sometimes. Like I'll get quiet and I almost forget that I have to talk. Because I watch these photos, and the most frustrating part of my job is when I feel and know that this is real and nothing's been done about it. Like no one's done anything about it, you know, like hasn't been stopped, it hasn't been questioned. These to me are the same little boys. These are Quentin's eyes. They show the cult signs. The one on the bottom left is not his. That's just, I'm comparing that one to show you a different little boy's eye. To show you how those little red things are within, they're within their eyes, their eye sockets. And Quentin is pretty covered in a lot of information. These photos are changing strangely. So this is a close-up of, this is what they do. Don't ask me, you know. Oh, 5-month membership. Woohoo! Thank you. Don't ask me what they're doing with it. I don't know. Long gone. Way to go. But these are Quentin's eyes. I mean, the FBI just needs to zoom in. It's not like it's hidden. It's not hidden. It's right there in plain sight. It's Ryan's eye. These are the fake skins that I talk about. That's Lori Vallow's daughter on the right-hand side. Those are the Beastons. That's the fake skin they use to help with their deep fakes. This photo, these two photos were taken from the Kent's video. I believe these are who is like Sammy and the friends. I think that they all know each other, and this is who they are. This room here, apologize, I'm showing their faces, but they do tell the story really well. This is the Kent family. I believe that this is the actual, that they're showing the actual warehouse of where this is being taken place. I do. And this is part of that warehouse. And I always look at that fence, the mesh and the way that is, frightens me. So Ryan Upchurch has some videos. Oh, thank you, Long Gone, and thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you for that super chat. There's a video that Ryan, I didn't even know he did this. It was right after Don Wells' first interview. I went to the videos. I don't know why. Oh, because he was in the video with Don. And I'm just really quite disappointed in what shows up. So this is Don, and in the videos there's oh, thank you, Bernadette, for that super chat. Love it. Thank you, guys. This is what happens. And it shows here that Ryan's head is in a box. And the information that he's talking about here is stuff that I didn't know that he even did this earlier on. It doesn't show that way. I was very shocked. So I just looked towards those photos to see what there was, right? And many of these photos were just strange. And in the video was footage that I've never seen. Tell me if anyone has seen this footage of this actual footage of our Summer Moon Wells in her tracksuit. Has anyone here, give me a number one. Give me a number one if you have seen her in this tracksuit. A number 2 would be no. I just want to see who was answering. This video is in that video with Ryan and Don. This is the tracksuit. I've never seen the tracksuit. We have all discussed it, but we've never really saw the whole thing. Like, I've seen the jacket before in the fire scene. This is her sacrifice, you guys. This is Summer's sacrifice. This is Summer in her tracksuit, which curls into that picture of her with her birthday thing. Thank you guys for participating is right. Thank you, Muffin Top. And everyone's like, why did he just put that video out? Like, we were like, why would Don put that stupid video out? Somehow that video goes with her sacrifice, her actual Summer sacrifice, because you're looking at it. She is in that tracksuit. And she is not in the car. This is her sacrifice. There are other faces in there. She's not alone. Wait, I have no other ones of these? I have so many purple ones. The heck, wait. Oh, that's strange that I did that. Here, I'll just copy and paste one and show you how there's more than Summer Moon in her sacrifice, just like I discussed before. Those are bars. She's in a cylinder, and this is her sacrifice. What you see here is a picture that shows up during the interview room and Candace. Now, things are appearing in the interview room's videos that are just insane, and it's funny that he doesn't talk about it. But I think that's a safe way, right? Is that a safe way that was superimposed in this? Because that would be something that would be of interest, I'm sure, to the police, right? This is what also showed up in that Ryan and Don's video, where this footage none of us have seen. I truly believe that that is a picture of Michael Vaughn. And just even seeing this is still, I believe, a picture of Michael Vaughn. Remember I told you they go with these big dolls? Remember we showed you Kylie Rodney holding her big doll? Look at, there's one in here. This information that shows here, you guys, these images follow Summer all the way through to her last moment. Like, this here is with Summer in her last moments in the white bars. Right on top. This is what Summer looks like in her last moments. Somewhere in here is Michael Vaughn, because Michael Vaughn is right there to the right. This is what Summer's photo looks like. Summer. Let's see. Not that one. Here. This is Summer. Oh, I mean, right here. See? Those little critter things probably match up to this. And they would have to match up if I'm sitting here saying it's her last moments, that when I compare these later tonight, these will have to be the same. Like the same things hanging here would have to be the same. No one else has this video, is my point. No one else has these photos of these children on this fake swing. I have gone through every photo and every video. I would know. What about these pictures doesn't show enough to get the police moving? I don't get it. What is shown very clearly is that little crystal, that little red thing that leaves with Summer. It's a little jewelry. That jewelry, that little rhinestone thing, is very significant. This here was on the, like, almost like the fairy godmother. Oh, this is from the Beastons. Oh, you could click your heels together and go home. Has anyone ever heard of that lately? Just click your heels together and you could go home. This is kind of like what the fairy godmother does. Our summer moon has many faces in there, you guys. She is very representative of thousands of kids. And the most interesting thing that I would love answered is, where did you get this photo? We all would have known about this photo if we all had this photo. That is an eyeball. This picture here to the right, oh my God. it probably has 10 different kids' faces in there. We've never seen this particular photo. None of those. You guys, I really hope that this shit makes a difference. And I really, really hope and pray that every time that I do a live, that I wake up the next morning to save children. The children that could possibly be saved. You know, that's and then bring justice to all the other kids. Because it's time. It's really time. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you for always being here and supporting the channel and listening. I mean, it takes all of us. It takes all the energy that's put forth here to make a really kick-ass presentation. And this stuff is right in front of us. All we have to do is look. And all they have to do is go find the guilty people. It's really, really simple, because information is just embedded within particular people's YouTube channels. Muffin Top, thank you for being a wonderful bot out there. Thank you guys. Thank you, my subscribers, my members, all my super chats today. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm not going to go back on tonight. I'm calling it a night right now. And thank you. God bless you. And may justice come to all these children that are waiting for it. Good night, guys.